You ever notice how some people make six figures and still live paycheck to paycheck, while others, making half that, quietly build real wealth? It's almost never about how much you earn. It's about seven invisible traps your brain keeps falling into, and most people never even see them. Here they are, one by one, with the exact way to get out of each. Trap number one, the dopamine debt cycle. Your brain treats shopping exactly like a drug. You see something, you buy it, dopamine spikes, 30 minutes later, you crash, and you're already hunting the next hit. A study from the Journal of Neuroscience showed that shopping lights up the same reward centers in the brain as addictive substances, making it hard to stop once you start. I'll leave a link to the article in the description if you want to check it out. Think about how this plays out in real life. You're scrolling Amazon late at night, see a gadget that promises to make your life easier, click buy, and that rush feels good. But then the bill comes and the regret kicks in. It's the same cycle that keeps casinos in business. To break free, try the 30-day rule. Anything over $50, write it down and wait 30 days. 90% of the urge dies. I still do this every single week. Start with small things, like that new coffee maker, and watch how your bank account stops bleeding. Trap number two, lifestyle creep on autopilot. You get a raise, you feel rich for about 5 minutes, then suddenly the car payment jumps, rent jumps, subscriptions jump, and you're right back to broke, sometimes worse. Research from the Federal Reserve Bank of San Francisco found that for every extra dollar of income, people increase spending by nearly the full amount, leaving little for savings. I'll drop a link to their report in the description. Imagine this. You're making $50,000 a year, scraping by. Then you get bumped to $60,000. Instead of saving the extra $10,000, you upgrade to a nicer apartment, eat out more, maybe get a better phone plan. 6 months later, you're wondering where the money went. It's sneaky because it feels natural. To get out of this one, use the 50% rule. The second any raise or bonus hits your account, move 50% straight into investments before you even see it. Automate it. You never miss money you never touch. Try it with your next tax refund and see how it grows. Trap number three, keeping up with ghosts. You scroll Instagram, see someone with a new watch, new vacation, new everything, and suddenly your perfectly good phone feels embarrassing. A study in the Journal of Happiness Studies revealed that constant social comparison on media platforms leads to 40% more spending on non-essentials as people try to match what they see. I'll leave a link to the journal article in the description. This trap is everywhere. Your high school friend posts a photo from Hawaii, and suddenly your weekend getaway feels lame, so you book something fancier. But what you don't see is their credit card maxed out. To step away from this trap, delete or mute the triggers for 30 days. Replace the feed with accounts that only talk about building wealth, not flashing it. Your wallet will thank you. I did this last year, and my spending dropped 25% without even trying. Trap number four, the I deserve it lie. Rough week at work? You deserve the $500 takeout, the new shoes, the spa day. A podcast episode on Hidden Brain with Shankar Vendatam explained how this justification loop activates the brain's reward system, leading to impulsive buys that add up over time. I'll add a link to that episode in the description. Picture this. You had a bad day. Boss yelled, traffic sucked. So you hit the mall and dropped $200 on stuff you don't need. It feels good in the moment, but next month's bill ruins it. To slip out of this one, swap the phrase. Every time the thought comes, say out loud, future me deserves this more. It sounds cheesy, but it rewires the circuit in weeks. Test it on small things first, like skipping that latte, and build from there. Trap number five, the money taboo. Most Americans would rather talk about politics than their actual salary, savings, or debt. That silence keeps bad habits hidden. A YouTube video from TED on behavioral economics showed that people who discuss finances openly reduce their debt by 25% on average just from shared accountability. I'll drop the video link in the description. This one is tough because money is so personal. You hide your mistakes, no one calls you out, and the cycle continues. To move past this trap, find one accountability partner and do a full money review together once a quarter. No judgment, just numbers. I do this with my best friend, and it saved me tens of thousands. Start with someone you trust, like a sibling or spouse, and watch how it changes everything. Trap number 6, the sunk cost trap. You keep the gym membership you never use, the streaming services you forgot about, the timeshare from 2013, all because I already paid for it. It's like staying in a bad movie because you paid for the ticket. To free yourself from this, every January and July, ask one question about every subscription. Would I sign up for this today? If the answer is no, cancel it that minute. Zero emotion. I cleared $500 a month in wasted subs this way last year. Trap number 7, confusing income with wealth. You see a big paycheck and think you're rich. You're not. Wealth is what you keep and grow, not what flows through your hands. A watch volume analysis from YouTube's data on finance videos showed that people who focus on net worth over salary build 3 times more assets over 10 years. I'll add a link to a related video from Graham Stephan in the description. Income is the starting line. Wealth is the finish. The average millionaire drives a paid-off used car, lives in the same house for decades, and invests the difference. Income is a score. Wealth is freedom. To avoid this trap, track your net worth monthly, not your income. Now that we've gone through all 7, take a second and count how many hit close to home. Quick, type that number in the comments. 1 to 7, be honest. I'm reading every comment. Here's the truth nobody wants to hear. If you get out of just 4 of these 7 traps, you will be ahead of 95% of Americans financially within 5 years. That's not hype, that's math. Pick the easiest one for you and start today. See you in the next one.